Okay, so here we go. I've got all the purple scallops on. And I've separated them with this to kind of stretch them out, with the little clips to kind of stretch them out. I got the purple all the way matched up over to here to where I started. I tacked it down, double tack here, double tack there to make sure it's not going to move. Then I started in with my green because I want to end up the two colors. I want to have the two color snaking through each other. So I measure my thread in 2 arms length is what I usually work with. That's what's most comfortable. So this is 2 arms length of thread, and it wrapped about 5 inches. This is a pretty large basket. So I dampen my needles. This is how we're gonna coil it or snake it through, up, down, up, down. So once I get to the 2 arms lengths of thread, wherever it ends up, it's usually enough to get down through the coil here. So just bend it, and it's pretty pliable if they're damp. If they're real dry, you're gonna get some breakage, but just kind of force it through, feed it little by little. And if it's damp, and it's not, they're not too dry, it's pretty easy and you don't break too many off. Let's see, there you go. So it's straight through down there, and then I'm gonna come up and go back over and go down here, and then you have the snaking or the scalloping, whichever you like to call it. So I picked this dark color green, I think I said in an early video, to match these leaves, and I think I'm gonna like it very well. So now I'm ready to start my next thread. Now another little thing that I do when I'm doing these scallops like this or snaking is I use shorter pine needles, because as you're pushing them through, if you have the long pine needles, which I do here, they're gonna break off anyway. So I do have a stack of shorter needles that I've saved, and I use those during this process. And I also tend to push this, when I'm wrapping, push the coil down so that it's tight. So I got a new 2 arms length ready to go. So I'm gonna go right here. No, actually, I'm gonna go through this way. Right near where I cut off, come in between those 2 threads. See, some of these are breaking off. Pull it through. Hopefully you can see that. Pull it all the way through. Leave about the same tail. I stick them down in like that. Okay, some broke off. And then I start coiling again. Or wrapping the coil again. Oh, I need this a little higher. So then just start wrapping your coil again. Keep adding your pine needles. I'm using shorter ones for this process. It'll come back up and over and go down, and just keep wrapping and working your way through. Now when I get all the way to the end, or almost to the end, I'll show you what it looks like. But it's gonna look very pretty with this bright green and this dark purple. It's gonna be beautiful. Okay, thanks for watching.